If you want to grow a healthy business without being stuck in the day-to-day weeds, and you want to actually know what's going on, then you have got to check your vital signs. When you go to the doctor these days, one of the first things that they do, whether you're getting on the table for an operation or you're just going in for a quick checkup, is check your vital signs. They're going to check your body temperature, your pulse rate. They're going to check your breathing rate, your respiration rate, and they're going to check your blood pressure. These signs are things that they have learned over the years that can help them catch problems that people might not even know they had. Now, this applies to your business as well, because your business has its own vital signs. It'll be different for every type of business. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 different categories and types of vital signs that you need to be checking that will help make sure that your business is healthy and that you know what's going on as the business leader so that you can feel good about getting out of the day-to-day weeds and knowing your business is healthy. Now let's go over the 5 different categories of business vital signs. The first one is what I like to call opportunity. Now the opportunity vital signs in your business are what tell you how much new opportunities you have coming into the business. This is also sometimes referred to as the inbound volume. So this might be leads generated. It might be how many new deals your sales team is opening or the volume of those deals. Whatever works for your business model, it's important that you're regularly keeping tabs on the opportunity that your business has in front of you. That way you can notice if there's a bigger opportunity that you're not capitalizing on, or if opportunity is dried up. You want to know before it's too late. The second category of business vitals that you need to be checking is called productivity. Where opportunity is measuring the inbound volume, productivity is measuring the outbound volume. How much is your business producing? This could be projects that were completed. How many projects were you able to complete? It could be, for example, one of my clients could be this number of square feet that you installed. That's a significant measure of productivity and something he keeps track of regularly. If you run a marketing agency, it might be how much ad spend that you have managed over the previous period. If you run an e-commerce business, it might be how many widgets you produced, or it could even be the return on marketing, the return on the ad spend, the amount of revenue that you generated from marketing efforts. All of these are different measures of productivity. You just need to find the ones that work in your business. We've talked about opportunity. That's the inbound volume of your business. We've talked about productivity. That's the output volume of your business. And now let's talk about capacity, the work you have in progress. So capacity measures how much work your business is able to do, and you will know whether or not you have maxed out your capacity, whether you have unused capacity, really just what the total capacity of your business is. So for example, this might be how many projects or how many accounts that you have in progress right now. If you run a physical products-based business, this would be your inventory. And finally, similar to inventory, if you run a service-based business, you want to know how much capacity you have available that is unused. Because unlike inventory that sits on a shelf, your time inventory in a service-based business is perishable. So you want to know how much waste you have on the table. That helps you understand how much you're able to grow. It helps you balance that against opportunities, and it helps you know when it's time to hire new people. We've talked about opportunity. That's the inbound volume coming into your business. We've talked about productivity. That's the output volume of your business. We talked about capacity, which is how much work are you able to do in your business. And the fourth and final category of this type is called velocity. This is how fast are you able to work? How much time does it take you to complete a unit of work? If you're a project-based business, it's important to know when you sell a project, how long is it going to be on your books as far as how long is it going to be taking up capacity? If you run an inventory-based business, it's important to know the velocity at which you're selling. What's your sell-through rate look like? This gives you an important metric that can help you understand the pace of work that you're putting out so that you can be prepared for the future and not be caught empty-handed. Now, those are the main 4 categories that I spend a lot of time with as an operator. There's a 5th and final category that's equally important. Spend a lot of time with this one as well, but hopefully you've got a good person on your team who's dedicated to this, because the 5th and final category is finance. Now, the health of your business depends on healthy finances, okay? So like I said, hopefully you have someone in your corner, a fractional CFO, an accountant, somebody who's looking out for your interests here. The big metrics that I looked at every week as an operator included the basics: accounts receivable, accounts payable. What are our margins and costs look like? It's important to have a healthy understanding of the money part of the business, or none of the other parts of this are really going to work. So here we've talked about the 5 areas that you need to have at least one vital sign that you're measuring and talking about. Depending on how often these metrics are applicable in your business, a lot of these metrics I met with weekly with our leadership team, and these were things that we looked at so that we always understood the health of the business. Some of these metrics, like finance, they just came in monthly, but either way, these were things that we looked at regularly so that no matter what, we understood the opportunity that we had in front of us. We understood how productive is our team right now. We understood the capacity, the max earning capacity that we had, whether there was inventory perishable on the shelf or whether we needed to move some extra inventory. We understood the velocity, how fast we were able to work. And all of that, of course, tied together by the financial metrics. The financial metrics are actually kind of dependent. Moving these other metrics actually move your financial metrics. So that's why I put those in a different color. There's usually somebody else in your team is looking out for those. So if this sounds interesting to you, then here's my suggestion. Let's have a conversation. Head over to sharpbusinessgrowth.com, click the Let's Talk button, tell me a little bit about your business. Then you'll have a chance to schedule a time to talk with me one-on-one. And if it's a fit on your side as well as mine, we can talk about what it would look like for me to help your team become an operational powerhouse so that you can get back to the vision part of your business, what you do best.